Hey man, say man, what's going on? It's your boy Vince here.
And it's that girl Kia.
And tonight we are back with another banger. And this video is going to be a story time video.
About our crazy exes.
Yes, so this one is going to be a funny one. I got a good one for you guys. It's going to be very funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry I look like a little boy. This is his shirt.
Yeah. This is it's nighttime, so we're getting ready to go to sleep after this. Maybe. We're gonna start with Kia's story.
Yeah, I have to tell two to make up for his one, because that's one crazy bitch. But yeah. So we're not gonna name any names. This first one, I'll call him Phil. I don't think it's really too crazy, but it is crazy. So how do I start it? Okay, we started dating in 9th grade. And then we broke up. And after we broke up, he would still like text me and call me trying to be my friend or trying to get back with me. And still to this day, but not to this day now because he's blocked. He's been calling me a lot randomly just to check up, what he says to check up on me, because I am such a great friend. I don't want to say too much about the conversation just in case he watch it and he know.
Who cares, bro? He already know. We ain't saying his name.
Well, he always call me and tell me that like he miss me or I'm a good friend, or like try to bring up stuff about my family like he really a part of the gang, and he really not. And he used to like pop up at my job, and I'll go back to work. My coworkers be like, yeah, it was some boy in here looking for you. I knew straight off the dome who they was talking about because he always just pops up. One time he popped up in the mall and literally followed me and my mom around the mall like, bye, stop following us. Like, no, it's done. We're over. We're not really, I can't really be friends with you like that because you're very like pushy. You show me that you're trying to impress me and you want to get back with me in some type of way, and you're not impressing me. Last time he called me, he thanked me for our friendship and like was trying to, trying to flex, telling me where he was moving to and about his job and all of that, and him getting his own place. Like I was going to come. No, I'm sorry.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Now, fellas, listen. When it comes to you trying to, whether it's get a girl or get your ex back, it's not about the money. It's not about the cars, the clothes, where you moving to.
But he thought that would impress me because he really never had nothing. Right.
And I understand that. But at the end of the day, if you don't got no, like, game, if she just don't like your ass, if you just ugly, like, bruh, you might as well just move on. Find somebody who is, like, your speed. Like, don't try to impress a girl like with all this materialistic stuff, because she's not going to stick around in the long haul.
Yeah, at the time we were dating, I was a little young, and it was like little kitty love, so I did think he had a nice spit game, but we were children. Like, I didn't really know what love was. So yeah, and another thing, I don't like when he comes around. Like, he used to come around my family, like my mom, and he's met my dad once, and I know it's not just me thinking that he tried to impress people, because after my dad met him, he was like, what he said? He said, who the fuck is that? Or something like that. Like, he was just trying to brag so hard in front of my dad to get him to like him, repeating the same stuff. Like, sit back, sir. Relax. And he was trying to open my doors and stuff in front of my dad. Don't do that. You're not my mans. We trying to be friends. You wanted me to be friends, so that's what I'm trying to do. And you're not letting me do that. So I had to just cut him off because he was still trying to get with this young tenderoni.
Yeah. Okay, but before you move on to talk about your next ex, one question. Who has the better spit game between me and that ex?
Of course you. I'm older now.
I'm just saying,
more advanced into things. Like, he was really sweet, but like, he wasn't like, I didn't really see him as that nigga. Yeah.
All right, next one.
All right, the next one, Jill.
Who?
I'm gonna call him Jill. And mind you, both of these exes, I don't really like to call them exes. I'm kind of embarrassed. But yeah, this next one I'm not so as embarrassed about the first one. So he didn't really do much, but he did do much. We were dating in high school when we had, well, he was kind of like that clingy type too. Like, he acted like I was his first love and like he couldn't find nobody else. And he would just like, I didn't like how he used to always text me, I love you, right after I just said something. Like, I say something, he say I love you. I say something, he say I love you. Like, shut up, I get it. Okay, you love me, that's fine. Shut up, don't keep saying it. So at that point, the relationship became annoying for me. He became annoying because he used to always like try to be around and always saying I love you, and girls don't like that. Like, calm down, sir. And we broke up because I was getting annoyed with him. And one time, him and his sister stayed over my house, and when we went back to his house early in the morning because we lived further away from school, so we had to like either go to his house in the morning or over to one of my old friends' house in the morning. And this morning we decided to go to his house, and this nigga had the audacity to fucking put on my brother's old khaki pants that he used to wear when he was in high school. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, hold on, Jill, where you get them pants from? He said, oh, I've been had these. I said, no the fuck you didn't. I recognize them pants.
Capper.
You stole out my house? You really gonna steal out my house and then put it on like I don't know my brother's stuff? That was really wild for me. So like, and then I could have like, it wasn't really that surprising, but it was surprising because I know that he was a thief, but I didn't expect him to steal from his girlfriend's house. Like, you're dumb and you're crazy for that. And then you're gonna steal from my brother. I'm gonna have him before I have you. So yeah, I was just like, take his pants off right now. He was like, no, these not his pants, these mine. I'm like, you still gonna sit here and lie up in my face? I said, bro, take the pants off or I'm gonna steal you in your shit. And he took the pants off, and we just got into arguing. His little sister, my little stepsister at the time, trying to calm me down. I'm just not having it. I said, we're done, we're through. You stole out my house, that's it. At this point, the door. And after that, he kept texting me and stuff, telling me he loved me, how sorry he is, and paragraphs and stuff, and a whole bunch of emojis. What did you send a whole bunch of emojis for in a apology? That don't even make sense to me. And then he would still call to try to check up on me. And I remember Valentine's Day, he had got me like a teddy bear, some flowers or something, and he didn't even give it to me. He had his little sister bring it to me to class. And oh yeah, he gave me some money too. I kept the money and I gave my mama the teddy bear and the flowers for Valentine's Day.
Gold digger.
I was like, how am I a gold digger? He gave it to me. I didn't want to be with him no more. He knew I didn't want to be with him.
Before City Girl was out.
I told him I did not want to be with him. That was perfectly clear. Like, I would ignore him in the hallway. He knew what was up. So he just bought my mother's Valentine's Day gift for me. I kept the money, and that was cool. And I think we was probably still a little bit cordial after that because I don't know what happened, but somehow he gave me a stack of his money. He used to fix people's iPhones in school, and he gave me the stack of money. And I'm like, okay, you want to steal from my brother out of my house? I'm about to pass your money out. So it was after school. I seen a whole bunch of kids outside say, hey, y'all want a couple of dollars? And I just started giving away his money. You want to steal? I'm going to come from your pockets.
Talking about
No, yeah. This nigga, this crazy nigga, he went and got, mind you, we're broken up at this point. He knows I don't want nothing to do with him. Sister know, family know, mama, daddy know. They was even begging me to get back with him. But, not really begging, but move past that. But, yeah, we were broken up, and he went and got the date that we started dating tattooed on him. Bro, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
After they was done.
That's so stupid. You thought that was gonna be a sentimental gesture and make me want to get back with you? Boy, no. We's in high school. I'm done with you. You a thief. You stole from my brother and out my house. You gotta go. And the funny part about it, somebody told me when people asked him what that date was, he would go around saying the date his grandmother died. His grandmother wasn't dead.
That's wrong. So
if she dead now, that's because of him. She put that on him. I mean, he put that on her. That was wrong. And you crazy. And you know who you are. I'm done.
Yeah, well, yeah, her exes was definitely crazy. I know both of them, not well, but I know both of them. Used to dap them both up. Seen one of them before in the mall, but
that's crazy too. They could have been avoided if I just would have got with him the first time he tried to get with me.
Right, but okay, man. So here we go. Now, this was a couple of months after me and Ikea broke up the first time.
Moved too fast.
Well, not a couple. We broke up. Me and her broke up in January. I met this girl in July.
A week before my birthday. Ain't that sad?
Okay, bro.
That's messed up.
Okay.
You don't break with me like that.
Yeah, that's getting cut out. Listen. So this was in July. Met her at this like job event, whatever. Boom. So I met her. I'm like, okay, like she looking good.
Don't do too much.
Look, I'm telling my story.
You don't have to say it like that, though. I ain't do all that.
Telling my story.
Would you like it if I said, you know, who had a...
Okay.
So you must really be mad. And for what? Why you mad?
You know, she got a body and all that. Boom, boom, boom. All right.
You're doing too much.
So listen. So, boom. One day, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go up, talk to her, right? So, I put the Mac on her. Like, hey, how you doing? My name's Vincent. You know, listen, I don't mean to bother you. You know, I ain't gonna go through all that, but just know, talk game was there. Boom. Okay, so met her there. We went on a few dates after that. You know, of course, as everybody knows, when you start dating somebody, the first month, maybe 2 months is always like the good months, right? It's when you just filling out for the person, but everything is like the honeymoon stage. After a while, I started seeing this. This girl's true colors. So the first red flag was when so I was already in college, right? And she had like just graduated from high school. I was 19, she was like 18. So she was originally supposed to go to Norfolk in Virginia. Like I said, I was going to Prince George's Community College in Maryland. So one night I'm over her house and she just like, we talking about it and stuff, and she starts crying. Mind you, I haven't known this girl for like that long. I didn't know that much about her. So I'm like, okay, this is odd. But I just figured maybe she's one of them types that just like
extra emotional.
Yeah, extra emotional and like maybe falls in love fast. I don't know. But I thought it was a red flag. I thought it was odd, but I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing. The girl's crying. I'm gonna just be here, comfort her, say the stuff that she wants to hear. Like, you know. Long story short, with that, she didn't end up going to that college. She went actually to Prince George's Community College. Crazy, but
you never told me she went to your school.
Yeah, she ended up going to my school for like a semester. But yeah, so boom, like where else should I go with this? Like, I can really go a long time with this story.
Tell everything, because I don't know everything.
I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Why?
Because I don't want to make this like a long video, but I want to just get to like the juicy stuff. I will tell this one other story before I get to this recording. I want y'all to hear. So basically, what really like ended it for us was one day. I had picked her up from her house, and we was going to get something to eat and go back to my house. So as we're driving, she asked to see my phone. Now, I ain't thinking nothing of it because I don't have nothing in there.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Bro, can I finish my story?
No. Your mama and daddy lied to me because they said after me ain't when no bitch allowed up in this house.
She is not. She slept over. That's what they meant. But, yeah, so she asked to see my phone because she wanted to take pictures because I had like a better phone than hers at the time. So I did. But as, you know, she takes it and she's going through it, and as I'm driving, I look over and I see, I'm like, bro, she's not even taking pictures. She's going through my messages. And that, like, sets me off, right? Because she was already accusing me before of cheating, but she had no proof. So I guess she thought she was going to find proof, which she was nothing in my phone. But, yeah, so that set me off. I take my phone. We get to arguing. I pull over because she's like, let me out the car. I'm like, get out.
Where was y'all at?
We was on like a road, like
it was a busy
it was like a
street
long. No, it wasn't a busy street, but it was like, I don't know. I pulled over by like a church or something. I'm like, all right, get out. So boom, I let her out. And then I drive off, and I'm looking at my rearview mirror or whatever, and I'm like, she looks so freaking stupid. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna get her, but I'm gonna take her back home. And like I did.
Such a gentleman.
Yeah, but like she was just going crazy. Like she didn't want to go home. She like tripping. She trying to grab the wheel of my car, and that starts to drizzle. So it was like wet. The road was wet. So I'm like, bruh, no. She going crazy. Long story short, bruh, that night was really bad. Like she came somehow, some way. She got to my house.
So you didn't drop her off?
No, she wouldn't get out of my car, and I had to be somewhere. So like she got to my house. She trying to go in the kitchen, pull out knives. I think I had like a PlayStation 4 or something at the time, PlayStation 3, whatever. She went upstairs. No, she throwing my controllers. It's crazy, right? But boom. Also to mention, this girl lied and said she was pregnant by me twice. So yeah, that situation, that just ended it for me. But yet after that, this like one at a time, she lied about being pregnant. She was still going on with it, thinking that it's going to keep us together or something. I'm like, bruh, no. I knew she was lying, but I just didn't know for sure. Like this girl would say she had doctor's appointments, but never would tell me, she never would tell me where or when the doctor's appointments is, and like, she said, I got the paperwork, I got the test. I'm like, send me a picture. Never send me a picture, bro. So one day she asked me to come over to her house because she wanted closure on the breakup. So I'm like, okay. What she didn't know was that I went to like a CVS or something, and I picked up some pregnancy tests. It was like 3. And I was like, you know, I'm an ambusher, right? So boom, I got to her house, her family there. They upstairs, we go in the basement. So she thinking, okay, we about to talk. But before we did, I said, you gotta take this. Handed her the pregnancy test. She like,
the bitch was shocked.
Yeah, she didn't know. So I'm like, before we talk, you gotta go take that for me. In my mind, like I said, I knew she wasn't, but I just had to make sure. So boom, she went to go take it. She came out the bathroom. Oh, it says I'm not pregnant. Okay.
But you had doctor's appointments.
Yeah, you're not pregnant anymore. I think she said something crazy. Like she said I had a miscarriage or something. She didn't want to tell me.
They even give you paperwork for having a miscarriage.
I'm like, okay, bro. So boom. Basically we get to talking after that. She trying like, you know, apologize, you know, say she still loved me. Is there a chance of us getting back together? You know, all that type of stuff, you know. Exes who still love their other ex. So boom, what she didn't know was that I was recording her the whole time before I stepped in her house, because like while dating her, I saw the person she was, and I'm like, call me to have this conversation. I just felt that she was going to say something crazy, and I knew, of course, knowing back then, I didn't know that I would like do YouTube now. But I just felt like it would be a funny story to tell. Like I've told my certain other friends about this, let them listen to the recording, and it was really just like something really funny to laugh at. But I definitely wanted to tell you guys this story.
She's my favorite ex of yours because of this.
Yeah. So without further ado, I just want y'all to listen to this audio. I'm gonna put it up to the camera so you all can hear it, but if you can't, I will just insert a clip of the recording into the video. But yeah, let's see if y'all can hear.
Thank you.
So, I know you have to go because you have somewhere to be later on, but I'm not done talking to you.
What else is there to talk about?
I just want to know, like, who am I going to possibly, like, get my sperm from when it's time for me to have my baby? Because, you know.
Angel, are you, like, dead ass right now?
Yeah, but that's just between me and you. Like, I didn't talk to nobody else about that, but, like, I want to
your
get
boyfriend
it from
or husband when it's your time for that?
I don't really want it from no one else but you. Like if I did, I could have been did that by now. But
Well, you just gotta wait and meet the right person. I'm not doing that for like.
so you won't give me your sperm like when I'm ready to have my babies. That's like really selfish of you. It's literally just your sperm. No one even has to know that like you did that for me.
See,
That's one part of the audio, right? And I didn't want to play the whole thing because there's another part that I want to play. But like when she said that, I was just like so like
Baffled, taken back,
yeah,
shocked,
like
surprised.
flabbergasted, like, and then like I probably like if the sound didn't come out right in the video, like I said, I'll insert like the clip in the video and I'll play this next part. But she like called me selfish for saying no and like it was crazy. But let me.
This next clip shows that she's desperate and don't have no morals.
Let me just tell you what it really was before you leave.
okay,
Are you okay?
can you tell me?
I haven't gave anyone any head since you. I just want like a little 30 seconds.
No, I'm not doing that.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, but if a nigga don't want to be with me, I'm not offering you to suck your dick so you can stay with me. Boy, bye.
But when I say absolutely pitiful,
That's
like
terrible.
after she said that, boy,
Mama
I was
should have raised
gone.
her better.
I was gone, bro. So, and let me tell you guys my thinking behind when she said that, right? So my thinking was, again, this is for the video, it's for entertainment purposes, storytelling purposes, right? So I'm thinking when she said that, guys, I thought I was about to get the most fire head ever given in the history of like human life.
Just to let y'all know, I dated him before her and I never sucked his dick, so I'm not even getting compared.
Right. So I thought I was just gonna be straight fire, right? But I was like, the head was about to be so fire that I was gonna, ejaculate. And she was gonna like hold it in her mouth and like spit it into something like a tube or something. I don't know what
like
this
a little
girl
cup.
Yeah, a cup. Like I don't know what this girl had planned. And like put it in the freezer. Like how they do, I guess, I like the sperm banks or whatever. And like I don't know, inject it in her or something, like, or just like hold it for when she's ready. So I'm like, as a guy at that time in my head, I'm like, damn, some head would be nice. But I was also thinking smart. Nah, she on some janky stuff. Like that sounded very desperate and pitiful. And it's like, I don't know, it was a turn off. Like I ain't come here for that. I didn't want to give her no false hope that we was going to get together, especially if we did that. Cause I was just ready to be done with her. And even after that conversation, it wasn't really done. It's like
that would have been wrong if you would have allowed her to do that knowing you didn't want to be with her anymore.
Right.
Because she desperately wanted to be with you.
Yeah, but I was just like, nah. But then after I left her house that day, she followed me to my car, still trying to get me to stay, asking me, like, have I slept with anybody since we broke up? And, I said no, but I did. But I just didn't feel like even, like, having even that conversation. I just wanted to go. So...
If you would have said you had that, probably would have started a whole other thing.
Yeah, like, and I was in my car, like, she just in the way, and I didn't even want to say anything else that can, like, trigger another conversation or just have her go crazy, like, so, yeah, that's my story. Like I said, it's way more to that if you guys want to hear more. Like, not saying, like, of course, Ikea's story was, like, I keep saying Ikea. But Kia.
Yeah, stop on that.
Kia's story was crazy too, but like
not
there's
that crazy.
Yeah, there's just so much more to like that story that I can like talk about, like as far as the stuff that she did.
Mine, they weren't even really crazy. They were just obsessive.
Yeah. But yeah, if y'all want to hear more of that story, y'all can comment below. Let me know if y'all do. yeah, I don't want, we don't want to hold you guys up. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, like, comment, hit that notification bell. We appreciate y'all again for watching.
And don't forget to tell other people to watch as well and subscribe.
Yes, you know what? You sitting on your ass at home, right? You're watching the video. Some of you not even subscribed. If you are, subscribe. Just subscribe.
I don't understand that because we get like one video got like 100 something, but we don't have 100 something subscribers. So what are you doing?
No, just subscribe. And while you're sitting there, also text a friend.
Tell them you love them.
Yeah, tell them you love them. See how they doing. But don't forget to send our link with that text and say, this is your new favorite couple. You should check them out too. Yeah.
Shout out to the crazy exes.
Yeah, shout out to the crazy exes. You all make good stories, good story time stories.
And lead others back to their love.
Yeah. I was not staying with that. But that's it for us, you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Good night.